What is up, you guys? Happy Monday. Yes, Diamond Brown, T90. Hey, I wish I knew how to rap. Hey, hey. Yes, come on in the room. 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 Hey, absolutely amazing. I know it's late. It's 10:30. It's still early enough. It's still early enough. Let me go share this on social media. Y'all know I just be coming on all willy-nilly. I don't be having no plan. I'm like, oh, I wonder what the YouTube doing. Let me go live. Let me go live and see what's going on the YouTube. Hold on. Let me share this real quick. Hey, Jermaine, what's up, squad? Put your aliens in the room if you coming in. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Or don't. Please, please, please. Share it on social media. Do what you got to do. We're going to talk about some Atlanta stuff today, y'all. We're going to talk about a little bit of Atlanta stuff today. Hey, some of y'all don't know about a lot of this Atlanta stuff. Y'all don't know about this Jermaine Dupri situation. A lot of y'all feel like Jermaine shouldn't have shared his opinion. But a lot of people feel like what Jermaine said was right. But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Let me share this. Hold on. I'm hitting the Twitter. Yes, Danny caught it before you went to bed. Of course. Of course. Let me share it. Let me share it. Why won't let me share it? Hey. Where's the lie? Jermaine Dupri about female rappers goes viral. Why Twitter be cutting off my thing? Tweet. I don't see what he said wrong either, honey. We're going to get into it. Now, let me share it over here on the Facebook, honey. Let me share it on the Facebook. I'm so slow. But what's up, you guys? It's Monday. We've been working hard over on Straight from the A. If you haven't been on Straight from the A, definitely check out the blog post. Actually, we talked about Jermaine Dupri on Friday, but I meant to talk about it, but we've been talking about all the housewives stuff and all that. But I did want to, share my little opinion about JD's input on the whole female rappers sounding like strippers rapping these days. Like, he was like, all female rappers sound like, the Brat. She was innovative. The Brat, everybody, loved the Brat. It's not the same. Women was rapping about female empowerment. He didn't say this, but this is in my mind. Women used to be rapping about female empowerment back in the day. We had the Queen Latifahs and the, Lauryn Hills and everybody else, kind of like giving us a little bit of inspiration. Now we got real bad bitch with a badass attitude. And then we got, that nigga better have some money. And, I'm fucking that nigga, man. I'm fucking that girl's nigga and all of this stuff. But, it is what it is. It's the sign of the times. We talk about what we see. I'm not mad at it because honestly and truly, what Jermaine said is true, but it also applies to rappers throughout the ages. I mean, think about the Lil' Kims and the Foxy Browns and everybody else. So, I mean, he didn't say anything wrong, but here I am. I'm getting off topic. And I already, hold on, let me share this. Okay, share it. See how I do? My ADD just caught up to me. I hadn't even got out of the clouds yet. I'm still in the drone. Let me get out the drone. Okay. What's up, Wrench? I see you in the room. Shout out to the Wrench. Okay, you said it's kind of true with the strippers, but he is all in the strip clubs. Hell, everybody in the strip club. Even the rappers is in the strip clubs. So all the male rappers rapping about strip clubs. Female rappers rapping about strip clubs. Hell, half the rappers, Megan Thee Stallion, everybody else, like, they coming out of the strip club. So, like, what does he expect? So, anyway, let me go ahead. For those of you who don't know what Jermaine Dupri said, I want to go ahead and play it so we can talk about it. Hold on. I'm going to play the audio. Hi, Jermaine and people. There it is. Here it is.
That mold, right? You know what I mean? So it's like when Brat came out, she was the first female solo artist to go platinum. So we together broke the mold that I was in prior to meeting Brat. And since then, female rappers have been able to sustain and sell a lot of records, actually more records than guys.
Yeah.
So, but before that, prior to Brat, that wasn't happening.
Right.
Yeah.
It was good artists, but they weren't doing the numbers that
He
I
gave
felt like
Brat a
I
lot of
needed
credit.
to for my company.
Let me just
And-
look.
yeah.
I'm gonna interrupt. Look, I'm gonna interrupt the interview for a second. But wasn't the Brat? You remember when they was trying to make the Brat all girly and stuff when she was flouncing around on the beach in that Louis Vuitton bathing suit with Tyrese talking about foreplay, what you like, and all that? Wasn't that one of her top charting songs? So I mean, when we think about female rappers, it's like, you know, rap is a male dominated career or industry, and it's often been that female rappers have been placed in that situation where that's what they rapping about: they bodies, they vagina, you know, what they gonna do with their man. So, you know, let's
You
continue.
mentioned other female rappers. Do you have a favorite right now in the rap game?
Cardi B, Nicki,
Females?
Megan Thee
Yeah.
Stallion. Say that to you.
I can't really say.
Not a Cardi B fan?
I have no. You know the reason why I can't say is because I feel like they all rapping about the same thing, and I don't feel like that. I don't think they're showing us who's the best rapper. I think they're trying to show. For me, it's like strippers rapping, and I don't. As far as rap goes, I'm not getting who is the best rapper. I'm getting like, okay, you got a story about you dancing in the club. You got a story about you dancing in the club. You got a story about you dancing in the club. Okay, all right. Who's getting ready to? Who's gonna be the
Show you
rapper?
something
So
different.
yeah,
What is the thing that you want to see if you're not like
just more. I mean, I feel like at some point somebody's gonna have.
He said at some point,
sounds
why
too
stop? Damn it.
Brat broke that mold,
Wait a minute.
right?
He
You know what I mean?
said,
not like
Just more. I mean, I feel like at some point somebody's gonna have to break out of that mold and just show us, talk about other things like rap about other things besides that.
okay, at some point, somebody got to break out of that mold and rap about other things besides that. I mean, we gonna have like political rappers. We gonna have some more like J. Cole's and everything else. I don't know. You said for the ones he didn't mention, makes they asked who is his female rapper. I think he didn't want to say who his favorite female rapper was, and then on top of that, you got Cardi B and her feelings because, of course, you know, Cardi B's been around Jermaine, I'm sure. Cardi B has something to say about the situation, and she feels that, you know, there are other rappers that talk about other things. But, you know, in her explanation, Cardi B also said that the people, all of you out there who buy albums, buy tickets, come to see them and everything, don't want to hear about nothing else but they vagina. Don't want to see nothing else but them twerking. But I don't know about that. Here's what Cardi B had to say. Hold on, let me play it.
So I have seen a lot of people, right, that nowadays female rappers only talk about their pussy and shit. And now that Jermaine Dupri bring it up, now I'm gonna say something about it, right? First of all, I rap about my pussy because she's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? And second of all, it's because it seems like that's what people want to hear. I ain't even gonna front because let me tell you something. When I did Be Careful, people was talking mad shit in the beginning, like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I expected. I expected this, I expected that. So it's like, if that's what people ain't trying to hear, then all right, then I'm gonna start rapping about my pussy again. And second of all, there's a lot of female rappers that be rapping their ass off and don't be talking about their pussy and don't be talking about, you know, getting down and dirty. And y'all don't be supporting them. Y'all don't be supporting them and they be mad dope. These bloggers don't support them. They don't give them the recognition. So don't blame that shit on us when y'all not the one that's supporting them.
Ooh. Don't blame. She said it's the blogger's fault. Hold on. There's more. What else she said?
And let me tell you about some rappers that are really fucking dope that be rapping their ass off, and I don't feel like they get the recognition that they deserve. Tierra Whack,
I don't know her.
Kamaya,
I don't know her.
Rhapsody. There's this girl called Oraniku. I don't know how to say her name. I don't even know
We
how to
don't
say
know
my
her
own real
either.
motherfucking name. So shit, don't blame me. But they be rapping their ass off, and I feel like we need to put these girls more in magazines,
Ooh.
blogs. Y'all need to start putting these girls on y'all blogs. I know y'all watching this. Put these girls more on y'all blogs. Radio, DJ.
They better cut a check like
girls.
you did.
Y'all need to play their music on the radio. My fans, I want you to hear these girls because these girls could rap their motherfucking ass off. and we need to support them. And they don't rap about David JJ. They don't rap about sucking dick, and they dope ass rappers.
So I'm just kidding when I said they need to cut a check like her. But at the end of the day, that's what it takes to get on the blogs, to get in the news, to get in the press, to get on the radio, to get all of that things. They need a promo budget. They need some things that Cardi B had that they don't. So, you know, there are a lot of people out there on social media who I'm sure are excellent, stellar rappers. Excellent rappers. We see them all the time who still haven't gotten the acclaim and notoriety that the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj's are. There's, you know, Cash Doll still out there somewhere doing what she do, but that's, you know, look, that's another stripper rapping as far as I'm concerned. Like, everybody raps about the same thing, and I kind of agree with what Jermaine Dupri said, but you know, we like to hear the ratchet rappers. We love the Trinas of the days and the Kayas of the days and, you know, I don't want damn niggas and all of that. Like, we love all of that. But at the same time, like, where are the empowerment rappers? Where are they? We don't know where they at. I've never seen, I don't know. I'm not going to say never. He said, why is her opinion even relevant? She talked about she is a rapper. She is at BET Awards lip syncing. What? Okay, hold on. What was my, you made me lose my train of thought. Okay, so piggybacking on the backlash that Jermaine Dupri received, because, you know, he had all kind of people saying stuff about him. They were, you know, tweeting him, Instagramming him, DMing him, on like Black Twitter was dragging him all up and down the feed. Basically, someone said women in hip hop don't need representation approval from men via Cypher sounds more reactive than proactive. If you don't have a fave artist that hits on the subject you want to hear, you can solve that with a quick search and some support. Plus, if they do want to talk about sex, they can. So after that particular statement went viral, like Jermaine was going back and forth with this person. It's 6lack on Twitter, and he was like, you right, they can talk about whatever they want to talk about and I can have my opinion, right? And then the person said, sure, but they all talking about the same thing ain't accurate, LOL. I got an amazing playlist that I didn't even break a sweat to make. And Jermaine says, did you hear the question that was asked of me? And so basically, you know, he was like, I just responded to the question. Now y'all mad at me for my opinion, and his opinion to a lot is very valid. But in response to that, Jermaine has came out. Child, Jermaine was like, if you're not a part of the solution, you are a part of the problem. So Jermaine said he's going to be a part of the solution. He says he's launching the So Deaf female cypher, honey. Jermaine is like, I'm a boss. I'm going to get these people who are not heard. You know, yes, I gave the Brat, you know, her credit. But, you know, as far as female rappers go, I'm sure there's some out there, and I'm about to find them since y'all done made me go viral, you know, about my opinion. So he said after all the calls, DMs, angry tweets, and other messages saying I'm a major gatekeeper in the hip hop world, why don't I invest in a female who is out here hustling and making a name for herself? I decided to create hashtag So Deaf female cypher, details coming soon. So look, y'all follow this hashtag and let me know if it's some dope ass female rappers out there who ain't rapping about their vaginas and twerking and, you know, taking money from dudes. Like, you know, that's what Jermaine said. He is a part of the solution, and apparently he's gonna be the one to find the next major star. Look, to piggyback off of that, and I don't have no pictures, but yeah, look, everybody, it seems like these major gatekeepers in hip hop, they are all like on the same train nowadays. Like, I don't know if you read on straightfromtheA.com, but Diddy has decided that he is going to relaunch Making the Band. Y'all remember Making the Band with Dylan, and Babs, and who else was on that? Sarah Stokes, and it was all like Chopper. Everybody was on Making the Band. And remember when Diddy made all of them walk to Brooklyn to get him a piece of cheesecake? It was like the greatest reality show ever. That was when reality shows really were about reality. Well, now Diddy has partnered back with MTV, and he is going to start making the band again, honey. Making the band reboot. So, we got all of these people in power who are now bringing these, new and up and coming entertainers up. Hold on, let me find this little Diddy clip. Diddy has said, hold on. You said, I love making the band. Yes, what Farnsworth. Shout out to Derek Farnsworth Bentley. I was looking for him at Essence and couldn't find him. That's my friend. But anyway, Diddy hit the net saying MTV and I are back together again. Making the band is coming back bigger, bolder, and more cutting edge. MTV on MTV was the pioneer of reality TV. We're going to bring that supernatural energy back to the forefront and bring the world what is its next global superstars. Hold on, let me hear this video.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a blessed Monday. Today is decision day. Today is decision day. I want to thank Wale. I want to thank Seth Rogen for putting this on my radar. Sometimes you live in your own bubble and you may not really know the importance of something that you created. And with making the band, myself and MTV, we created something special. We empowered young talent from all over the world. No matter what hood they was from or no matter what background they was from, everybody got a chance. If they could sing, if they could rap, if they could dance, they could show their talent. I loved it. It was like one of the happiest times in my life. And you can't recreate happiness. You have to, no sleeping in a trophy room. You have to be ready to, do new things and change the game. And so I've been thinking over the last week when I was riding horses and I was hiking, and I was like, well, what I really love to do, man? What would really inspire me right now? And it's making the band back. Making the band 2020. I really want to do this. I really think that I would have a good time. And I really think, I know that I'm going to build the biggest band in the world. So it's official. Decisions made. Making the band 2020 is back. Okay, and we're doing a global talent search. That means if you're from India, Zimbabwe, Russia,
global,
China, Korea, Africa, Saudi Arabia, if you have a talent and you want to be seen and you want to be heard, it's very simple. We're doing this social by design.
Because Daddy loves the scouting program.
We're making the band.
Daddy loves.
There's way better things than cheesecake now, so it's going to get even crazier. But it's not just about America and America's music. It's about everybody's voice. So I'm doing a global talent search. So if you feel like you have that talent and you want to do your audition live in front of the world, and to me, upload your auditions.
Y'all killing me.
MTV Casting. That's Making the Band Casting, but it's...
Y'all better send y'all stuff to MTV Casting. MTV, Making the Band, MTV.
Making the Band is back. The sensei is back. The teacher is back. We back, baby! Yeah!
Y'all think I need to submit my rap to Jermaine Dupri? We need... Look, I'm just happy we got all these gatekeepers, all these major, industry leaders who can make moves and can make things happen, actually, seemingly able to bring, up and coming talent. We got Jermaine Dupri doing his female cipher, searching for the next big, rap star. We got Diddy, with the Making the Band. He's making his worldwide. Look. I'm happy. You said Puffy is always going to be Puffy, no matter how many times he changes that. His name is Daddy Love, Puffy, whatever you want to call it. If you remember, Making the Band first premiered back in, 2002. The series chronicled the real-life drama surrounding Diddy's musical coaching of talented individuals that he handpicked to make a band. How can we forget the memorable moments from the show? There were several. The moments from the show even sparked Dave Chappelle spoof. If you go on YouTube and Google it, you'll see the Chappelle show Making the Band. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. They even put, the little Farnsworth Bentley spoof in there. I love it. love it. I love it. Let me see what else is on the blog today. You said keep my day job. I want to be a rapper. I just need some coaching. I just need a little bit of coaching. So Ray, that's not nice. I feel like dreams are made to be, sought after. Like if that's my dream, one day I could be a rapper too. I want to be a rapper. Anyway, T.I. and Tiny. I don't know if y'all saw T.I. and Tiny. I don't even have a picture of T.I. and Tiny here. T.I. and Tiny, they on again, off again. They be in love one day, out of love another day. Tiny living in Buckhead, T.I. living in Jonesboro. Like, don't nobody know. Like, at the end of the day, they doing what they want to do, and how their marriage is how they made it, to work for them. And it's nothing you can actually say bad about it, because clearly it's working for them. The kids look happy. They look happy. And, they succeeding and everything. So, T.I. actually, Tiny celebrated her 44th birthday yesterday, and T.I. surprised her with a special gift. It was a diamond necklace that he hid in the bottom of a champagne glass. They shared it on social media. It's also on Straight from the A. I don't have video uploaded right now, but T.I. actually had this long post about her where he was basically saying, hold on, let me pull this up. T.I., shared his undying love to his wife, honey, and said, hold on. It's a pleasure to show out and pipe up for my queen. Why is this picture so big? Hold on. He said it's a pleasure to show out and pipe up for my queen each and every year. Happy birthday, Mrs. Harris. We're all thankful and blessed to have you in our lives, reminding us that life is for laughter and living. I'm for sure gonna see it, that your cup runneth over with all my love forevermore. Side note, the best is yet to come. Ain't no turning down, Jack. Not on my watch. Hell is you saying, fool? Happy birthday, Mrs. H. Nobody does it like Big Daddy Harris. He also shared a picture of a video, where he was on stage and he brought out Tiny in a big bouquet of roses and celebrated and made everybody tell her happy birthday. And basically, Tip said it's not about the gift, it's about the thought that's put into the gift. And when he gave her the diamond necklace, as I said, they were out at dinner. She wasn't expecting it. She had her cup in her hand, and, the necklace was in her drink. She scooped it out, put it on her neck, and everything was everything. It was great. Here's a picture of it for those of you who want to see it. Oh, low power. My phone going dead. But as far as the flowers are concerned, he said most people will only see the money or the bag, but it's real, the thought, time, and effort that makes this shit dope. Anybody can spend a bag and run up a check. It's the attention to detail that makes it special. And that's why nobody does it like Big Daddy Harris. Happy birthday, Mrs. H. The best is yet to come. Y'all can say what y'all want about Tip and Tiny and who he's sleeping with and how many threesomes they having and what they doing and if he got herpes on his lip and all this stuff that people be making up. I just like, oh my God, y'all can say what y'all want. But T.I. and Tiny, they're like the most loyal couple ever. Like, people make mistakes, people forgive, they get back together, and that's that. You said T.I. pimpin'. Do all the women in Atlanta have to share men? Actually, no, Miss Scouting Pro. None of the women have to share men, but I'm sure there are some that do. I mean, I'm not one of them, but anyway, let me see what else y'all saying. Thanks for being my doorman for 20 years. Oh, see, Patterson, don't say that. Like, who is you to judge? You don't know what's true, what's fake. You don't know how they go through what they go through. So I don't know. Like, at any given time, as a married woman, you cannot judge another married woman. I'm not married right now, but at the end of the day, their relationship works for them. If they happy, how can we sit outside and judge them? That's just my humble opinion. You said a lot of women do share. Look, you talk about it's like 18 women to one man. I don't know about that, Denise, but whether they share them knowingly or unknowingly, they may share them. I don't know, but I ain't for all that. How much was all them? How much was all of their flowers? I don't know, girl. I don't know. But I would love to hear from you guys. What else was on the blog today? Let me see. Y'all know I just came on here all willy-nilly just to come shoot the shit. Portia and Kenya's baby date. Hold on, I gotta put that picture in here for Portia and Kenya's baby date, honey. Y'all know I got a PhD in RHOA. How can I forget about Portia and Kenya's baby date? Portia and Kenya filmed together today for a Mommy and Me dance class. Hold on, let me see. Here it is. Here's one. There's one picture. And Portia brought baby Pelagene, Kenya brought baby Brooklyn Daily, and they filmed a scene, and they shared the precious moments via social media with several snapshots, and it appears that, to take your daughter to work day was a success for them. Now, Portia actually... Look, I said in the post, according to the photos, baby Brooklyn was a bit touchy-feely with Pilar, and Portia shared the following caption of their exchange. Portia said, baby Brooklyn is about that payback up here at PJ Turbin. Too cute. Pilar Janae be so chill at the Kenya Moore, and I were cracking up Mommy and Me class play dates. So, apparently, the baby... Look, baby Brooklyn was a bit rough and baby Pilar was chill, but at the end of the day, the mamas were able to laugh about it, and you can too. And that's what Kenya said. Kenya's caption was pretty much, we can laugh, so can you. So it'll be interesting to see, what all went down at the Mommy and Me play date. So thank you, C. Patterson, for putting the number in. Hold on, I gotta call into the chat. Hold on. Let me call in really quickly. Phone number 718-362-6360. I would love to hear what you have to say about today's topics, honey. I would love to hear what you have to say about T.I. and Tiny. And, they're on again, off again, on again, off again, on again romance. I would love to hear what you have to say about Jermaine Dupri praising the Brat and dissing all female rappers. And now he's being a part of the solution to the problem that he says that all female rappers sound alike. So I would love to hear what y'all have to say. The phone number 718-362-6360, pin number 9427819. He said baby Brooklyn getting revenge from our Portia. Is that what it is? But did you see what Portia posted right after that? She posted a little meme that said, hold on. Downloads. Where is it? I had so much. There it is, Portia. Oh, it's gone. She posted a little meme. Oh, it's gone. Hold on. There it is. I hear you, caller. I have some callers on the line already. She posted a meme that said, whenever life starts to get me down, I like to implement this super simple meditation technique. Inhale, exhale, fuck it. And then she said, and exhale. And it was like a few moments after, their play date. So I'm assuming, maybe it didn't go as smoothly as the pictures would indicate. But what do I know? Caller 6311, you are on the line. Hello. Hey. Hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Hold on. For some reason it came off. Bluetooth disconnected. Hey, who am I speaking with?
It's Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
How you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. But I really don't really care about what Jermaine Dupri says. You know that?
Why?
Because half of the time, I'm from the old school. Okay, I don't want to listen about somebody's vagina. Yeah, I don't want to listen to that. What happened to Queen Latifah, Monie Love? They were giving us women empowerment. These girls are all about money.
But clearly Really, did nobody want to hear what Moni Love and Queen Latifah was saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I feel like as far as numbers are concerned, the numbers grow when the audience gets larger, and the audience gets larger when you talk about ratchet shit. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I'm not ratchet, and I got my kids in the car, so we listen to some Anthony Hamilton, we listen to some Maxwell, we listen to some music we can understand.
But
I'm 45. We can't understand half what they say, and they're cussing too.
But you 45. But when you was 20 something, you was listening to what? Trina?
No, I wasn't. My mama didn't allow it, and when I was, she would pop me up and I said in my head because she said I'm not gonna listen to that up in your car. So me and my friends listen to that kind of stuff. We older. We just didn't listen to that noise.
Okay. Well, we still listen to City Girls around here. I don't know.
That my kids listen to that stuff, and then they get in my car and be like, "Can we turn your music off? Because our music is better than yours." And I'm like, And then I said, I listened to like 15 minutes. I said, "Oh, let's turn the radio off." Because these kids, they got about nothing. But T.I. and Tiny, you know, if they love it, if they like it, I love it.
But T.I. went all out for her birthday. He went all out for her birthday.
He should. He said, "By the world for her, all the mess he don't put up with." How about
No. You feel that way?
What is that?
I said, you feel that way? He needs to do whatever he can to keep her.
Whatever, buy her the world, buy her island, buy her everything that she wants. All the trouble that he has caused her, all the heartache and pain that he has caused her, and going back and forth in jail too, okay? He should.
All right.
So wherever if they like it, I love it. I appreciate it, okay? So that's their business. Everybody stay out their business. If she wants to get them back, he should. You know. But I'm happy for Tiny. I was like, "Go on, girl, get some stuff."
I mean, they look happy. The baby looks happy. I mean, at least in public, it seems like things are going well for them. And, you know, my thing is, if they happy, I'm happy. That's all that matters.
Yeah. And if Cardi B, if she come out with an album, and I don't listen to Megan, I don't know who she named, but if she put one of them on her album and put one in the magazine, when she take a picture, we will know who they was. We will know who they was. Because I don't know half the people she named off because I don't listen to that stuff. Now I know who she was because I know her from Loving Hip Hop. So I don't know everybody else. Maybe they need to get on a reality show and we can see their music and hear their music.
Right.
So, because the only reason I know Cardi B because me and my friends thought it was so funny when she said she got beef, we're gonna have beef forever. So we thought that was so funny. We played it the whole year, and that's the reason I know who she is.
Okay.
But if she was on a reality show, I wouldn't know who she was.
Okay.
So maybe she should and maybe these new generation like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, won't you pay homage to the older group? And maybe and they can get on your record, and you can have longevity like Mary J. Blige.
Yep, there you have it. I mean, it'll be interesting. I want to see who Jermaine finds, or if he, finds somebody worth, promoting. Like he said, Brat was outside of the league as far as he's concerned, and that's his artist. I want to know who he can find that will exceed the Brat.
And what's wrong with him giving his opinion? They asked him a question, and what's wrong with he felt like that he ain't seeing nobody talk about nothing. What's wrong with that? I feel the same way, but me and my friends turned the radio off. We said that. We have the same conversations, but we're not on a microphone in our face asking us that.
Right.
And is it wrong for everybody, for him to feel how he feels, and then he gotta get DM calls?
But I mean, anytime anything is social, when it's on YouTube, when it's on Twitter, when it's on Instagram, when it's on whatever, it's open for interpretation, open for commentary, open for opinion, and people are always going to share their opinion on your opinion. It just so happens that his opinion went viral and apparently struck a few nerves, because if it wasn't some truth to it, I don't feel like anybody would have even paid attention to it.
Yes, and I'm happy that Puffy is making a band, because I love making a band. I thought that was some funny shit when he made everybody go walk and bring him cheesecake. Now, me personally, I would say get your own cheesecake, but they wanted to be on the show, and
say get your own cheesecake if you on the show and you already know what it is, would you?
I ain't trying to be negative, man. That's stuff for young people. I'm a little older, okay? I'm still in life. But I know who I am, and no, I'm not gonna fetch some cheesecake. But they done it. It was funny to us, so I would have done it. No, I'm gonna keep the 100. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I ain't that definitely on your show.
Somebody,
but it was funny to us.
Somebody said you be running, Andrea. That's Juno trying to be petty. I see him in there.
Okay, Michelle. Texas.com.
Thank you so much. Okay, look, since I don't have no calls, wait, let me see. Saray sending me DMs of people. Oh, okay, I've seen that young lady before. Okay. The what's her name? Chica's something. Okay, and then she sent me another one. I don't know how to pronounce these people's names. Hold on, let me play it. Gotten harder to ignore you. You undo the progress of the geniuses before you. King gave you the box and now we know you can afford her. It don't matter how much money you got or you lack. What's her name, Saray? I don't know her name. I forget. What's her name? I've seen her go viral several times. Not sure of her name. But yeah, I mean, there are some female rappers out there that are good. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm just saying there's some truth to what he says as far as the popularity of the top rappers today. Everybody rapping about getting money. Everybody rapping about their vagina. Everybody rapping about they a bad bitch. Everybody rapping about all of that. So, I mean, since it's a male-dominated industry, what else do you expect them to rap about? They're going to rap about what the men want to hear, period. Thank you, Saray. They are, but these young folks only want to hear about pussy. Yes, I mean, it is what it is, child. But that's all I got. I just wanted to come on really quickly and talk about what was on the vlog. I had been promising my people that I was gonna come on a little bit more frequently, but then I'm like, if I'm just sitting around doing nothing, I might as well come on live. I'm on baby bump watch right now. My nephew's girlfriend is actually, she might have had the baby by now. Nope, she haven't. But anyway, we on baby bump watch right now because they are inducing labor. So I was just sitting around waiting. You said, shit, I'm old. Listen to some, so I don't seem too old. LOL, 46 years old. I've heard some good new women and men. This is the ratchet industry. Ratchet is in for some, not my old ass. Okay, Amara. I mean, it's an acquired taste. Sometimes it's a guilty little secret you get in your car and you turn up City Girls or whatever. But I don't know all the lyrics. But I know when I was walking around New Orleans, that's the only thing I kept saying is real bad bitch with a badass attitude. Real bad bitch with a badass attitude. That's all I know. But anyway, you said Jermaine Dupri is entitled to his opinion. Respect him for that. I like a little ratchet, but if you have talent, okay. Tell them to name the baby ATLien. I don't know about all that. I might need a Michelle as a middle name or something. I don't know. Have I seen R. Kelly's Girls video? Ooh, let me look that up. Thank you, Tia. I know they were talking about they weren't evicted. Hold on. Let me see. R. Kelly. What's her name? Joycelyn. Unfortunately, Sister Soldier ain't walking in your booth. Y'all so crazy. Today, I don't know the name of the video. Is this it? Azriel Cleary and Jocelyn Savage go live at Trump Tower. Let me see what they had to say. Hold on.
It's Azriel Cleary. Hi, my name is Jocelyn Savage. Sorry. Philippe is playing with his squeaky, so if you hear that, that's what's in the background. But we actually just read an article saying that we were evicted from the Trump and saying that, we were under emergency living and all kinds of stuff like that. We just wanted to let you guys know that that is not true. We are here. We are at the Trump. I'm going to show you guys actually our view so you guys can know it's real. Grammy's back there, so... yeah, we're here at the Trump, And you know, Joy's parents are all over social media.
Yeah, they know where I'm at.
Yeah, we've been here at the Trump. You know, we've been here for years. We move freely. We come and go freely. We actually just left out this morning.
Ooh,
And
child,
no one
it's
said
R.
anything
Kelly
to us.
stuff.
You know, no one stopped us. No one, you know, harassed us or anything like that. So we just wanted to clear that up and let you guys know that that is fake news, and do not believe everything that you hear. Other than that, we want to say thank you to all of Robert's fans. We see the support that you guys are showing him all over social media, Twitter, Instagram, everything. We see you guys going in, and we are just so thankful for the prayers, for the love, for the support, everything that you guys are saying and doing and trying to do to help him. We are just so thankful for it, and we love you guys for it. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that was Azriel Cleary and Joycelyn Savage basically saying that the rumors about them being kicked out of R. Kelly's Trump Towers condo are inaccurate and that they are fake news. Haha, Trump Towers, fake news, whatever. They showed The View and they showed the Grammys in the background, and they showed R. Kelly's little dog that he was apparently walking when he got arrested. So whatever. They said they'll be out on the street by next week. Robert is in jail and the money is gone. I'm starting to think those two are the only ones that don't know the money. Child, that whole situation is a mess. I know y'all saw today that they have begun indicting several of R. Kelly's associates for basically, being involved in the situation. But hold on. Who is this in the thing? That's it. Oh, what do you think about Vivica saying that Nene was wrong about some things on Watch What Happens Live? I could agree with Vivica, but I also believe that, she was asked a direct question and she responded with a direct answer. But there are several women in, the cast that have been wrong about certain things. But that's her opinion. I bet they have some of his money he put in their name. I don't know, Taneri. I don't know. Them girls have been under his control for years. Yes. And did you see the press conference where, R. Kelly's publicist was basically talking about him being arrested, and Tim Savage, which is Joycelyn's father, was there. Where's my daughter? I want to find my daughter. So my thing is, she's of age now. What is she, 23, 24? And I get it, they're her parents and they want to know about her, but she seems to be okay. I don't know. It's just a weird situation. The condo is in the young one's name. What? That is crazy. Let me see what else is going on in these streets. Somebody said that Phaedra. Oh, the Phaedra and Kandi commentary. We talked about that yesterday. Go Gadget, Bridget, if you in here. Apparently Kandi has responded to Phaedra's shade. You remember yesterday we talked about Phaedra basically saying that, she, is amused that Kandi is still talking about the situation, the date rape situation 3 years later. And, it was interesting because a lot of people were saying that, Phaedra is not, acting like she has any type of remorse, no accountability for her role in the situation, and which is one of the major reasons why Kandi has been adamant that if Phaedra comes back, she's gone. But now Kandi has responded and basically, hold on, I'll show you what she said. Hold on. Let me pull it up, honey. Let me pull it up. Kandi, I was just looking at it. Kandi. Hold on. No, that's not it. Damn it. Thank y'all for being so patient. Told y'all I didn't have no topics. Real House. There it is. Here's what Kandi had to say. Oops.
Ferns, you previously said if Phaedra was to return to the show, you wouldn't. Now, she recently had an interview with the Daily Mail where she was asked about your comments, to which she responded, I find it amusing because if she's that concerned about me 3 years later, I must have really impacted her life.
Oh,
Okay, so what do you have to say about her comments?
I just find it very sad that she has no remorse for what she did. Like, it's like she didn't see anything wrong with that. Like, I feel like if anybody did what she did to me, to her sons in the future, she would have a totally different outlook on the situation. And so I just think she should just rethink it. I mean, hey, if she doesn't, that's cool. She's canceled in my book anyway.
Yeah, I'm assuming that, yeah, your opinion on her returning to the show has not changed at all. I think you stated, yeah.
No, you know, I mean, we're in different places in our lives now. I mean, she's right. It is 3 years later, but it's not anything that you can really play down as if it was nothing. You know what I mean?
I want to talk to you about this too.
Yeah, you know, I just accuse you of drugging people and taking them back to, you know, take advantage of them. That's nothing. You should be over it. Like, really?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna move that.
Well,
Yeah, you know, I just accuse you of drugging people and taking them back to, you know, take advantage of them. That's nothing. You should be over it.
I want to talk to you about.
There's that. There's that. You said then she has a sex dungeon. Love Kandi, but she knows very well that she sucked that situation dry in order to get Phaedra blacklisted. It was not that deep, and her brand was not hurt in the least. But does she not at least deserve some type of public apology? We talked about this yesterday. You can't necessarily tell somebody how long to hold a grudge. Like, you know, she may hold this grudge forever and a day. Doesn't matter if she's making money on it or not. The lie in itself had the potential to ruin her reputation and her brand. You said Kandi made money off of Sex Dungeon. No one believe it. In my Kaya voice, Kandi. Oh, y'all just not seeing it for Kandi. Oh, and then the people gonna be blaming me like, Michelle, you don't like Kandi. At the end of the day, like, I'm like, look, I know they both are friends. You know, I've been around them both. I know how Phaedra felt about Kandi's situation, you know, with her hiding stuff in the garage. I know all of that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they both have their crosses to bear. Phaedra clearly had, you know, a grudge against Kandi for the things that she did and said when she was going through what she was going through with Apollo. And now, you know, whatever she did affected Kandi, and now Kandi has a grudge against her. So they both and just like I said yesterday, like a lot of y'all be like, how you talking about Junkie Down Diva? It's been XYZ years and you still got your money. It don't matter. I don't like them, and if I feel like talking about them, I'm talking about them. You said Phaedra needs to humble herself. I believe Kandi deserves an apology, whether it was believed or not. Those were serious allegations. Phaedra took it too far with this outrageous allegation. She blackballed herself. Okay, let me see if anybody on the line. I done closed up the lines and forgot to call back. I'm sorry, y'all. It is somebody on there, I think. Hold on. Let me call in. Oops. Call in. Have I heard Shaquille O'Neal recently got married? Oh my God, my man got married. Oh my God, my heart is broken. What will I do? Shaquille O'Neal got married? Shaquille O'Neal got married? This is my Shaquille O'Neal bear, for those of you who don't know. It's a long-running joke about Shaquille O'Neal. I had to tell y'all that one day. But, yeah, Shaquille O'Neal has always been my fave. He's such a great guy. I like him. He is funny. And, you know, if he's married, I wish him all the happiness in the world. All the happiness in the world. Oh, the phone number 718-362-6360. The PIN number is 9427819. I think that's the right number. You know, I be getting it wrong sometimes. You said you were getting ready for bed. Oh, Kendra. Hey, Kendra. Phaedra apologized at the reunion. Phaedra didn't say nothing at the reunion. Phaedra was tight-lipped. You don't remember? Did Phaedra apologize at the reunion for spreading that lie? Did she say she didn't have nothing to do with it? And then Portia kind of called her out, like she had nowhere to run but to sit there and be like, okay, Shaq feet look like I don't want his feet. I want his bank account. I don't want his feet. love me some Shaq. He's so nice. He's so very nice. 718-362-6360, the pin number 9427819. Phaedra and Kandi. I don't know. It's so much I can say about these two ladies. Like, look, it's just so much. But, Phaedra, like I said before, she was in her feelings way back when, Kandi was keeping Apollo's 3-wheeler, 4-wheeler, whatever it was in the garage and his clothes or whatever the case may be. And I recall, and, since we ain't necessarily friends no more, I can spill this tea. But I recall hearing out of her own mouth, Phaedra saying, that could have been money I could have been using to feed my kids. She don't know what situation I'm in, and she, hiding his assets or whatever. That could have been something that I needed to send my kids to school, whatever the case may be. So, Kandi basically hiding that, and then having someone actually come to Phaedra. The way she found out was someone came to her and said, can I buy that 4-wheeler in the garage? And she was like, what 4-wheeler? And she was like, the person was like, it's a 4-wheeler in Candy's garage, it's Apollo's. I just, I thought I'd ask you. And so she didn't know about it. So when she confronted Kandi, it was like all bets was off. And this was actually before that season started where the drama happened. So, I spilled that on the site too. Y'all may have remembered. You said good, his penis and that. Did Carlos King have something to do with that sex dungeon rumor? I do believe he did, John Humphrey. That's why he left the same time Phaedra did, and neither one of them has been back. I guess nobody wants to talk to me tonight. I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm about to close up the phone lines and shut it down. The phone lines are now closed. I'm just gonna read in the comments for a few seconds before I shut it down. He told her that, hey, King Cullerton, great call yesterday. I see everybody's loving it over on the other video. But again, I'm not gonna dive too deep into the topic because we already talked about that. So did Phaedra not know what her husband was into? That's a good question. I believe, she had some knowledge, but she may have not had all of it. Nope. Nope, I'm not responding. What are you saying, Diamond? Kandi don't own Phaedra a dang thing. Hold on. You can see who he is married to. Y'all was so funny. Hold on. Oh, okay, I thought somebody might have been on here, so I called back in. Was Kandi hiding it or was Todd hiding it? But I mean, it's Todd and Candy's house, and I'm sure Kandi knew about it. So, and I guess that's a tough situation for Kandi to be in as well, because you're not gonna tell your husband, you can't be doing this, but then this your friend that actually introduced your husband, who you've known longer than your husband. So yeah, while her loyalty is to her husband, I mean, I think she owed her friend a little bit of loyalty. There was some issues there, and Kandi was certainly riding the fence. Tiny isn't happy. I wish Shaq could donate to my birthday fund. I wish Shaq could donate to my birthday fund. Team Leo is in the building August 21st. We are coming for you guys. Well, I'm going to log off, honey. I am going to log off. I appreciate everyone who tuned in tonight. Hold on. Where is my... There it is. I hope she's tall, cause him and hoops. Hold on, I wanna look for this Shaq girl. Hold on, let me look for who Shaq married. But wasn't he just engaged to somebody named something else? Hold on. I don't see it. I don't see it. Where y'all getting that he got married? I don't see it on the Google. Is it somewhere else? She probably didn't think it was a big deal keeping those bikes, but did Phaedra and Apollo break up because of the conviction? I think that was one of the reasons she chose to divorce him. Phaedra did not apologize to Kandi. She apologized to Portia. Okay, go Bridget. I remember. On the NBA Awards, he said Shani was a housekeeper because she kept all the houses. Oops. You said I still have a shot. That's okay. I got my Shaq Bear. That's all I need. My Shaq Bear. My LA Lakers Shaq Bear back in the day. I have even more Shaq paraphernalia, but I'd be too embarrassed to show you. I would be too embarrassed to show you all my Shaq paraphernalia. Don't just say yes because someone is saying yes when it's not right and you know it. Okay. Annie, let me look that name up. The Bombshell. Don't forget to rap. I need some lyrics. You gonna write my lyrics? I need Lil Yachty to come write me some lyrics. I'm trying to find her. That's a new girl. That's not the same woman he was dating. Hey. Okay, he started dating her in January, they say, according to the blogs. He started dating her in January. Interesting. Take her call. Who's call? Somebody on the phone? Who's on the phone, Diamond Brown? Tell us the story, you and Shaq. I shall not. This is not Spill My Tea Day. This is Spill the Tea Day. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if I can find it. I don't have no story about Shaq. I have several stories actually, but I don't have any that I want to tell you guys. Not today. Not today. Y'all ain't gonna spill my tea today. Hold on. I'm trying to look it up. Nope, I can't find it. Dish Nation shouted out ATLien. You know, the shade in that is that the person who actually stole the story actually referenced or gave my Twitter account instead of my site. They can shout out ATLien all they want to. It's straight from the A. But y'all know where the T came from. And they know too. I don't even know why they was being shady. Hell, Wendy Williams shout out straight from the A all the time. Y'all be missing it. Hold on. See if I can pull it up this way. Oh, there you go. That's hilarious. This picture's so old. Let me see if I can put it in here. How do I get it? Hold on, y'all. There it is. Bam. It's on my shady site. Y'all know I got several websites. I'll never tell you though. I love him. He has his dimples were just so adorable. His dimples were just so adorable, and his hands were just so big. Who he get married to now? Who he get married at? Where is Phaedra? And who Shaq got married to? I'm such a crazy. Hold on. You said Photoshop. Photoshop. All my pictures are Photoshop. All my pictures are Photoshop. Would you ever forgive man hands? Forgive man hands for what? I don't know him. I do not know him. Where is Bob Whitfield? I don't know. He probably is somewhere at home eating cookies. I don't know where Bob Whitfield is. Y'all are crazy. Where is Phaedra? Hold on. I got a whole bunch of Phaedra pictures. I ain't gonna do it to y'all though. I ain't gonna do it to y'all. I can sit here and post. I could go down memory lane all day long. If you want to call me the blog goddess, I'm the blog goddess for a reason. Hold on. Only thing I do for Phaedra is Google it. Hold on. Let me see if it come up. If they come up. Yeah, that's all I gotta do for Phaedra is Google it. All my Phaedra pictures come up. Google me. I tell the people all the time to Google me. They don't be paying attention. Google me. Who else y'all want me to Google? I don't know. Oh, there's a whole bunch of pictures of me and Phaedra. Hold on, let me scroll up. Oh, there go one right. I don't forgot about that one. Oh, there go Kandi. That's when Kandi and Phaedra were really friends and stuff. Oh, look at that. Anyway, all of it is Photoshop. C. Patterson, everyone is Photoshop. Did I shoot my shot? What shot? I don't understand what y'all talking about. What shot? Michelle with a Birkin. No, it's not a Birkin. It's a Celine bag, Robin. I can't afford a Birkin. I'm not rich. We said back when she was an actual lawyer, right? R.I.P. Michelle and Phaedra. Don't do that. She just don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you, and you don't fuck with me. No, I'm kidding. I mean, we still, as far as I know, she is the reason why I met my current lawyer, and I will forever thank her for that, because Michael is the truth. Honey. Michael Miller is the truth. What made you and Phaedra fall off? Okay, y'all want a quick story time. The first time, the second time, or the third time. I feel like with Phaedra, there was always this underlying thing where she felt like her connection to me, because I was a popular blogger and everybody knew, my tea was true, that, people thought she was giving me the tea, but Phaedra wasn't giving me no tea. I was just really good at what I do. And so she would have, I guess, her castmates thinking that she was, that bitch, because, she was getting, them in the blogs or whatever the case may be, but she wasn't. And so it was a time when one of the producers from Housewives called me, and I called her like, can you find out why this producer is calling me? Because I didn't know if I was in trouble or something. This is back in the new days. And I think she called the producer on three-way and was like, yes, you called one of my clients. You called one of my clients to inquire about a post, and I was just calling to find out, what it was about. And it wasn't nothing serious. So that particular phone call kind of gave me some insight into where her mind was. Because I'm like, yo, client, what are you talking about? Like, we ain't been clients and attorney in so long. But anyway, the second time was when I went to some party, because I used to go to a lot of the Housewives parties and stuff, and I would never sign non-disclosures. Well, this is the reason why I stopped signing non-disclosures, because I think at this particular party I signed the non-disclosure as I was going into the party, and of course I blogged and said what I seen or whatever, and my tea was accurate because again I was there. And she called me because apparently they called her saying, how did she get this information, blah, blah, blah. And so I guess she was getting in trouble or catching a lot of heat for it when, again, I told you she wasn't giving me no tea, not like that. And so I remember specifically being under the dryer at Derrick J Salon, and she called me like going off and saying, you know, how could you write that? And you went to that party and you da 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 da. I was like, first of all, this is my business. This is what I do. Why would I go to a party and not talk about what I seen and, you know, the story? Well, you know them. Oh, I can't even say it. But she said, you know, they would sue you. They would sue you. Da 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 da. And I was like, for that particular party, I don't know if I signed one or not. But I had signed one earlier in the season because I attended something else. But she was like, one non-disclosure affects the entire season. And I remember asking somebody, it might have been Derek, like, is that true? If I sign one non-disclosure for this party, does it affect this party, and this party for the entire season? And he was like, no, it's like you have to fill out one for each event. And I was like, oh, okay, because I didn't fill out one for that event. So I don't understand why she calling me tripping. So long story short, I felt like she was trying to use her influence or whatever to like try to get me to, I don't know, retract the story or take it down or whatever. Because basically it was outing a lot of the storyline. And then that was part one. That, you know, she was cursing them, whatever, and I just remember hanging up on her, whatever. And then another time, she called me about the Bobby Brown situation. She was at Bobby Christina's funeral, and she took a picture. And it was her, Bobby Brown, and some more people in the picture, and they was all smiling. They all had on black. And I remember doing a post and saying, pick of the day, Phaedra Park attends Bobby Christina's funeral, Bobby Brown, blah, blah, blah. And so a lot of people were going in on her in the comments, like, how can they be at that girl's funeral smiling, da, 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 da. And that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, the commentary has absolutely positively nothing to do with me. And so she was like, you know, going in on me. That wasn't a picture taken at the funeral. That was a picture after the funeral. I can't believe you did that shit, da, da, da. Phaedra's real ratchet. But anyway. And so I was like, what is she talking about? So I remember hanging up the phone. Cause no, she said that wasn't at the funeral, that was after the funeral. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll change it to after the funeral. And so she was like, no, you need to take it down because it's giving a bad, you know, light on the situation or whatever. I'm like, I'm not taking it down. So she was cursing and going off, and I hung up the phone. Her secretary ended up calling me back and was like, I believe you and Miss Parks got disconnected. And I was like, no, I hung up. And so that was really, as far as I can remember, one of the last times we spoke. I had an argument because, like I said, I didn't have nothing against her. And so a few years later, I think I seen her at was it Roots? Maybe it was Roots, and it was Andrew Young and T.I. and all that. And we were taking pictures, and we took a picture or whatever, and she was acting some kind of way. And I was like, are you all right? She was like, yeah, I'm good. So, I mean, we've never been the type to, like, talk on the phone a gazillion times or whatever, but I've always supported her endeavors and supported her books, all of that. I'm looking at pictures on, hold on, let me do this. I'm looking at some of these pictures right now. Supported her books, you know, talked about her, you know, projects and that type of thing. And so again, you know, she actually referred me to Michael when I was going through, you know, what I was going through with the Chris Stokes situation. But you said her secretary, ooh, Bun Zipper, how you know all that? But anyway, the situation with Chris Stokes was another issue, I think, where we kind of fell out again. Like I told you, we would always have these little riffs, but it wasn't anything that I was like, what's wrong with her? And the last time was she wanted me to testify in that situation with her and the Angela Stanton lady. And I was having my own issues with the Chris Stokes. And my new attorney told me that it would not be a good idea for me to be involved in a lawsuit that my name is not a party to when I'm already involved in a lawsuit. And so what did I do? I followed my legal guidance and I chose not to. And she got on the phone and cursed me out again. I would always have your back. I would never do da. And if I got to subpoena you, I was like, well, subpoena me then. And, you know, of course, didn't no subpoena come. She was really trying to cover her ass because I guess Angela Stanton felt like she was behind a bunch of the posts that I was writing about her when I told y'all before she never had any input, and no one ever has any input about what I write. So There was that. You said, who do I like more personally, Phaedra or Kandi? Honestly, JB, I think they both probably on the same page with me right about now. They both right about on the same page. I thought they both were cool. I've already supported both of them. You know, I was supporting Kandi even before the show because, you know, when her album came out, I was up at Warner Brothers. I was, you know, like, it was always something. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have no ill will toward either one of them, but at the end of the day, I feel like they each have their shady qualities. You know what I'm saying? So, do you find it hard to be friendly or associate your people with blah, 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 blah? No, I don't find it hard at all because this is a job to me, and most people who know me know that I take my job seriously, and I've been taking my job seriously for 12 years now. So, when I write about things that are my opinion, if you feel some way about my opinion, you know, and you happen to have my phone number, you are very welcome to call me sometimes, but you know. That's it. I should save some of this for the Patreon. But anyway, you guys, let me go. I think I have told y'all enough about my little personal stuff. You said, I guess we were wrong. C. Patterson, what you was wrong about? Kandi holds grudges, however, she has sex dungeons. Kandi's grudge, I think, started with me when I did a post about one of her sex, I don't want to say sex parties, but when she was taking her sex toys on the road, and I went to a few of them with her. Actually, her and Phaedra were there. But one of them, I think, I can't remember what happened. The man, it was a lot of raunchy. You know, I don't even remember what it was. But I did a post about it, and I think I included a video, and she felt some kind of way about the post. And I was like, but it happened. I can't even remember what it was. I'm going to have to Google it and find it. And so I guess that was the beginning of the end. Well, it's not the end, but I think we still cool. I don't know, child. Last time I saw Kandi, she was waving, I was waving, and that was it. Kandi should write someone off if they don't wish her well or are trying to take her livelihood. But it's interesting. I just say, the truth about what I write about. Like, I talk about things as if I am a viewer of the show, which I am, and people start to feel some kind of way as if I shouldn't say what I say. But then there are other people out there who drag mamas, daughters, children, everything, and they get a pass simply because they pretend to be a woman. Don't get me started. They pretend to be a woman and put on a wig, and it's like, oh, never mind. Did you just see they pulled Raz B from the main cast of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and put in Marquise Houston? Oh, Von Zipper, that's tea, because apparently I feel like Chris Stokes had something to do with that, because Raz B was about to tell it all, and Marquise Houston is his bottom bitch. It's Chris Stokes' bottom bitch. Oh, that is some deep tea right there. I gotta look that up. That is so interesting. I would have. That is so interesting. But you said Kandi isn't okay. Neither is Tiny. It will surface. Juno. Today, Kandi revealed she had a file on her drive of her ex-lover's penis until she met Todd. Okay. I wonder what she did with it. Did she delete it? Did she throw it away? Did she burn it? Did she give it to a friend for safekeeping? I don't know. He said, every time I curse, girl, I be cursing. I curse like a sailor, child. What was you saying? It was a last minute decision by the network. I still feel like Chris Stokes had something to do with that. I still feel like he had something to do with it. Poor Rasby. He is such a tortured soul. He really is. She deleted it. Okay. Who is Todd's ex-wife? I don't know. Didn't they say Marquise was molesting kids too? Mouth open, jump out. That was the word on the curb, honey. And Chris Stokes was right on. They say they went together. They was living together. That's what the people was saying. Look, I've been sued one time. I ain't trying to get sued no more, child. But as you can see, I won, honey. Me and my lawyer done talked about that so much. It's still people trying to pull stuff, talking about I lost. But anyway. I want to see Rise B on a reunion. I want to see Rise B. I want Rise B to finally get his platform to talk about it. That's really all he wanted. Rise B wanted to be on Oprah. Remember when Tyler Perry came on Oprah and admitted that he was molested, and Rise B did a whole post, saying how that was a turning point for him to see Tyler Perry discuss that, and he really, really wanted. He was begging Oprah, anybody to hear him, but I didn't think he was gonna ever be on Oprah, but he need to be on somebody. But I do feel like that damn he's a monster. That damn Chris Stokes is a monster. I feel like he's got his hand in a lot of pots. He still has some influence, especially in Hollywood now that he started doing movies and things like that. So definitely, I think he pulled some strings, and it's a wrap for Rise. It's a wrap for Rise as far as the the TV show goes. But I really want him to get a platform. Tell him to call in. It's a start. Tell who to call in. Rise B. I talked to him. He wanted a check. He need all the money he can get. He wanted a check when I talked to him. Hold on, look. Don't make me pull up that picture. Rise B ATLien. Hey. Is it on my thing? Nope. I don't think that's up. That's not in the Googles because I never put it up. But it's somewhere on my phone. Hey, Chef Disaster. You said more calls. Okay. I'll take a few more calls. I ain't doing nothing else. And it's 11:50. I'll stay on for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Hold on.
Please enter your PIN number.
I forgot the number. 718-362-6360.
Joining the
PIN
conference
number
now.
942.
This free conference call is hosted by Conference Now.
I think that's the number.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Why you hang up? 942-7819 is 718-362-6360. PIN number 942-7819. Hold on, there's a call on the line. 9675. Hello. 9675.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Turn your computer down so there won't be an echo, please.
Excuse me?
Turn your phone or computer, whatever you're watching me on, turn it down so there won't be an echo.
Okay, well, I just wanted to know,
Hello? Hello? Carla, where you at? I don't know what happened. She's still on the phone. 9675. Hello.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay, well, she wanted to know. I'm like, what you want to know, girl? What you want to know? This is what we be doing on Patreon, y'all. Y'all be missing out, but it'd be a little bit more, look, it'd be a teensy bit more interesting because I had everybody on the phone. But since I was over here, I was gonna stay. You said she muted herself. I guess you can call back, caller. Call back. Is that her again? 9675. Hello.
hello, how you doing?
Hi.
Well, I just wanted to know, do you have any pics of husband, mother. I've never seen any pics of the grandmother with the baby on the family.
No, I don't.
I was wondering why she never posts any pictures of his kids with the baby or the grandmother.
That is interesting. I wonder about that too. Maybe we'll hear some more, because I mean the only thing we see is Mark. We never see any of his family, any of, because I guess they say she's a stepmother, but I mean we never see any of his kids. I don't know.
And most of those pics look photoshopped. A little bit look like they've been photoshopped, because if you look at them real closely, they really look photoshopped a little bit.
They look Photoshop. What do you mean? The one where he's in the picture with her?
I was looking at them and everything. I said, they don't look legitimate to me.
Let me look at this.
Anything like that.
Let me look at this.
I'm always seeing Brandon with the baby. But if you look at Brandon and if you look closely at Kenya's husband, they look alike a little bit.
What I
look. Looking like this a little bit to me.
I don't know what's going on with Kenya, and I know everybody gonna the team twirlers be mad every time y'all call in and ask me about Kenya, and I be talking about Kenya and her sperm donor. They get mad, but I just feel like they had an agreement, and he's honoring his end of the deal, and that's just my humble opinion. If y'all mad, stay mad.
And then these marriage license are down for me because you cannot find them anywhere.
Right.
No one ever asked me. Yeah, no one ever asked her about those licenses or anything. And I think Andy's gonna blow out the wind when he asks to see those licenses.
Somewhere, we'll see what happens during the season, but I'm sure during the reunion it's gonna be some fireworks. I'm sure.
There's gonna be some fireworks, and I saw her and Portia, on Instagram with the baby and everything. And I'm like, Portia, please don't play down. Please wake up.
I think Portia was just really just doing her job. Portia, is filming a scene with her coworker. They was at the Mommy and Me dance class with a whole bunch of other white women and their babies. Did you see the picture? It's on straight from the A.com, all the pictures and stuff. But Portia also kind of insinuated that it was a struggle to get through it, or whatever the case may be, because right afterwards she posted this. When she said, whenever life starts to get me down, I like to implement this technique. Inhale, exhale, fuck it. So I feel like she was just like, fuck it, when she filmed the scene with Kenya. And you already know that whole enemy of my enemy is my friend situation. Kenya got a problem with Nene. Portia got a problem with Nene. Why not just stick together and we both have a problem with Nene together?
Because you know what? I don't see what Kenya and Nene problem is. I really don't.
And that's what I said. I don't think they ever really had. Remember at the end of the reunion when they were high-fiving each other after like dragging Kim Zolciak? And and I feel like after that, Kenya felt some kind of way because Nene wasn't supportive of her. You know what I'm saying? Like Nene wasn't like all team Kenya as far as bringing her back. And that's when Kenya started throwing those subliminals on Instagram and all of that. But I don't think there was ever a big issue as far as, they ain't like each other. I think at the end of the day, neither one of them ever saw it for each other during the show. They weren't bosom buddies, but I don't think they had a problem.
Well, I think what it was, Kandi and Kenya maneuvered that. And just to get Kenya back on the show, they made a lot of lies. And Cynthia, I don't know what Cynthia is. She was in the midst of all of that. She looked like a deer caught in the headlights. And I'm just like, Cynthia is so, Cynthia is not the kind of friend that I would want in my life, because with friends, you got to know that you're approaching friends. You don't flip-flop back and forth. When Kenya's not there, she's with Mimi. And when Mimi's there, she's with Mimi. And that's a terrible friendship. And it makes me wonder about her and Mike's situation.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't trust that because I don't think that Mike is going to marry her. I really don't. Because look at.
Well, I don't think that her. I don't think that her and Mike Hill are even really together. Honestly.
Because I haven't seen any more pictures lately or anything of her and him, so I think the relationship is probably over. I really do.
Maybe she couldn't get him. She couldn't get him a check to appear on this season of the show, and so he was like, "Well, I'm out."
Because he looked like a playboy.
He looked like a what?
He looks like a playboy to me. And I've never known Mike to like black women. And I'm thinking, like, where did all this come from? And I wish that you could do an interview with Kenya X boyfriend. Oh my, it would be so good to do an interview with him.
Which one? Who are you talking about? Walter? Who are you talking about?
The last one.
Matt.
What was his name?
Matt.
I guess that's his name.
Matt was touched.
Yeah,
Matt was very much touched. Matt came in my DMs asking for an interview, and I told him I didn't pay for interviews, and he basically cursed me out.
What?
Yes, Matt is touched. So I honestly believe, like, that anger that he exhibited in the show, punching walls, and I think that's a part of his personality. But I also believe that Kenya promised him things that she didn't deliver on. That's why he put her on blast and said, that she promised him $10,000 that, during that show. That season that he was on, and he never got it. So he did, Matt spilled all the tea on his own, and I remember doing blog posts about it.
And Kenya's been on Celebrity Chef. She went on that show and got kicked off because she acted really crazy on that show.
On Celebrity Chef recently?
Back here, I think it was last year, and she got kicked off of that show because she was twirling and everyone was jealous of her and this and that, and she would not leave. They told her to leave, and she would not leave. Security had to escort her out and everything. And I'm like, Kenya's really crazy the way she acts sometimes.
Yeah, I think Kenya a little bit touched sometimes too, because I used to think it was all an act just for the cameras, but then it got to the point where I was like, I'm really believing this is her personality, because before we started to see her or who she was or her speak and interact with people, everybody revered her for being Miss USA. Was it Miss USA or Miss America, whatever it was she was? But it was, we all love Kenya. She was on the cover of big booty Black Mirror magazines. Everybody just loved Kenya. But when she came on the Housewives and everybody saw how she was acting, it's like she was ugly on the inside, and it didn't have anything to do with her looks. It was just that the things that she was doing was so downright spiteful and vengeful, and it was like, wow, this person is really something. So because I saw that, a lot of people be feeling some kind of way, like her stands are her stands, and I get it. It's okay to like somebody, but at the end of the day, call the people. I always say this: call the people to the carpet when they wrong. It doesn't matter if you like them for their personality, the things that they contributed, all of that. But when they wrong, it's okay to call them to the carpet.
Yeah, because I knew she was crazy when she walked in there with those butt pads on and everything. Kenya sort of rocking out her hand. She pretend like she's not doing anything. She's so educated and this and that. I have so much class. But Kenya has done some of the most degrading things as a black woman on that show. And it's just downright ugly the way she acts.
Wow.
It's downright ugly. And, she told Phaedra, I don't care if you're pregnant or not, I'll knock your teeth out or whatever. And no one ever said anything about that. And, it's a disgrace the way that she acts. And, people who wanted for her to come back on the show, but they said Mimi is full of drama, this and that. I mean, Mimi may have a little drama, but her drama is nothing like Kenya. Kenya's drama is low down and dirty.
Right.
Her stuff is
Somebody said that Mike Hill posted this. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Somebody said that Mike Hill posted this yesterday as if he watched my, as if he watched us talking about them. Talking about just because you don't see as much of her, don't ever think she's not in the picture. Stronger than ever. C Hill, Cynthia Bailey, love wins. And I told, ooh, child, they on this love wins situation with the whole LGBTQ. I told you that's going to be a major part of her storyline this season, and one of anyway. But we'll talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, and they talk about Marlo so bad. And the stuff that Marlo did was when she was a child, like 16, 17 years old, and everything. Marlo just speak her mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if they bring in Kenya back, they should have given Marlo a peach. And I really liked the Shamari. I really liked her. She was good for the show.
But why should Marlo get a peach? Marlo won't even be transparent. Why should Marlo get a peach? She won't even be transparent about her relationships. So Marlo is good as a friend, but I don't think she deserves a peach. I would want her to have a peach because she's entertaining. But as far as the Housewives franchise is concerned, how is she a housewife?
Yeah, that's true. But I would love to see more about her life.
Yeah.
And everything. I would like to see. But I think if she get a peach, she's going to really have to open up about what happened when she was young with the girl that she cut on the face, and she committed suicide later. And she can't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
She cannot talk about that at all. And it's just so sad because I look at Andy Cohen. He's the biggest pimp in the world. He's taking those black girls, getting rich, kicking and caca and laughing with them. And that's just it. It's just, I don't know.
Well, it's all about the
dollar.
nerve-wracking.
But I don't care about Kenya at all because her storyline is fake. She has no life other than the baby. Okay, you have a baby. Women have babies all the time. But what about your life? What about your marriage? What about showing the receipts of your marriage? What about showing this grandmother? What about showing your husband's family and everything? And I'm like, this is too much.
Right.
This is too much because I really don't care about Kenya at all because if that's the case, I think they should have brought someone else back on that show other than Kenya. I really do. Not even, I hear people saying, bring Lisa Wu back. But Lisa Wu was boring.
Lisa Wu's life was more exciting than She just wasn't allowed to show it. She had those sons by Keith Sweat, and Keith Sweat, petitioned for her not to have her children on there. And then she got married to Ed and had a baby, and he lost his job, and they had money problems, and that was an issue. And then after that, she got divorced from him, and so her life is more exciting than And then Ed got with Keisha Knight Pulliam, and that whole situation, they got married after dating 5 seconds, and he didn't want her to have a baby, and he had a baby. And then Lisa Wu and Keisha were bumping heads on social media. It was all kind of stuff going on with Lisa Wu. That was so exciting. Then Lisa Wu's real name came out, and people was like, "Oh my God, her name ain't Wu." So it was like, yeah, Lisa Wu had some drama behind her, but they let her go too soon.
Well, I would like to see Peter on there. I really like Peter.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen the last of Peter. I think Peter will be back in some form. I think he'll be back.
Yeah, I would love to see him back on that show. I would love to see him back on it because Peter was good for the show. He was the only man that was not ashamed to say, I want a peach.
Well, Peter got his honorary peach, honey, when he was on that show, and he bit into it. He got his peach.
And I think Cynthia and her sister, I think there's some jealousy there with Cynthia and her sister. Now, there's something that's not right there because Cynthia said that when Mel complimented Cynthia on something that happened, and when Kenya Moore complimented her, she was just like showing more love towards Kenya than she was showing toward her own sister. And I'm like, that's kind of odd.
Wow.
It's really kind of odd. And I thought on Ivana Fix My Life and everything, and I'm like, well, Yana Fix My Life. And it was just kind of odd, the relationship that they have. It just, kind of odd.
Yeah, they did have a
But
random relationship.
I would love to see New York on that show.
No, ma'am, I gotta hang up on you now. I gotta hang up on you now. How you go? No, who? The fake New York or the real one? Cause I don't.
Not that fake one. That fake one that was on your line back here a few nights ago.
Yes.
It was talking about administration, this and that. Oh, I would have hung the phone up. But the real New York, I think the real New York or Jennifer would be good on that show. Jennifer probably would be good because on Basketball Wives, oh my God.
They're not gonna pick. I'm gonna tell you a secret. They're not gonna pick people who have been linked to other reality shows, reality shows like that. And so, yeah. And actually, Eva is the first person who was actually on a reality show that got a peach. You know, remember she was on America's Next Top Model. She wasn't on a show where it actually showed her life. But anybody that's on a show like Basketball Wives, was just similar to Housewives and that type of thing, I don't think they have a shot. That's just my opinion.
But I don't care very much for Eva. Even on Dish Nation, she's trying too hard. She have her feet up, eating while she's talking and everything. She's really trying too hard. I really don't care for Eva.
Okay.
On Atlanta Housewives, I really don't, because she has no storyline or anything. That other lady, Tanya, she probably would have been better than Eva.
Well, okay. Well, thank you for your input on the Housewives tonight. I appreciate you so very much. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Yes, Dallas, Texas. I appreciate you so much.
Well, I thank you so much. You be blessed.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. Whew, y'all, I have been on. I just realized I've been on for an hour and a half rambling and running my mouth and talking about stuff I had no business talking about. I don't know if I'm going to delete this live, but I might. But I might. I don't know. You can wait and see. Let me see. You said Eva can go. Oh, y'all be killing me trying to knock off Eva. Why Eva can go? She just got there and she pregnant and she need the money. Y'all need to leave Eva alone. Eva got time. Eva is, young, beautiful. Let Eva make her Real Housewives money. Let her make her Real Housewives money. Peter said on Instagram that he won't be back on Housewives. Okay, Peter. That's what his mouth say. That's what his mouth say. Tonight's discussion has been very interesting. I agree. It was very interesting. And thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. We talked about Jermaine Dupri and his stripper commentary. We talked about him being a part of the solution instead of being a part of the problem. Jermaine Dupri is now going to offer a female cipher where he is looking for, female rappers out there. So, look, if you're a female rapper and you felt some kind of way about what Jermaine Dupri said about all female rappers sounding the same nowadays, he said, DM him, send him, hashtag #SoSoDeaf female cipher. Put your hat in the ring. Let's see what y'all got out there. We got Diddy making the band coming back. Diddy said he going worldwide with the making the band. So we must go have a whole new surge of a new type of music coming out, because it seems like people are on the hunt for the next big thing. So if you talented and you got some skills and you not like everybody else, it may be your time. Let me get my rap together. Let me go write me some bars, honey. Let me go get my stuff together. Then we got T.I. lavishing Tiny for her 44th birthday. She got her a diamond necklace and some flowers and all kind of lavish gifts from her man. And he said it ain't about the bag. It ain't. It's about the consistency, the thought behind it, and everything else. T.I. is a wordsmith. You know, he said it, you know, in a way that, you know, I can't say it, but, you know, I'm going to articulate it and pontificate and all of that stuff the best way I can. You said, do I like Black China's show? I haven't watched it. Oh, you was asking that to Mr. Demnair. Then we saw Real Housewives of Atlanta, Portia and Kenya on a mommy dance date. It's on Straight from the A. All of this is on Straight from the A. If you want to go recap it, you know, I'm just recapping before I hit the end bar. And we talk about all my many celebrity encounters. Me and Jermaine Dupri that bumped heads too. That's a story time for another day. But we cool this week. Me and JD cool. We cool. Don't be acting like I can't keep no friends. I got lots of industry friends, honey. Anyway, yes, and the blog goddess, y'all know I keep a whole lot in my head, and I got a whole lot y'all don't know about, but it should be, you know, coming out soon. Let me adjust my crown really quickly. Let me fix my shirt. Shout out to all the people who decided to tune in tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already liked this video, throw up your aliens on the way out. Oh yes, Bun Zipper, thank you. Justice for Rise B. We have got to give Rise B a platform to speak his truth. If you notice, all these people keep blocking him for telling about the things that happened to him. World Star back in the day gave him a platform. Rise B was making all them videos. He had Ray J on the line. He had who else? He had Chris Brown on the line, Bow Wow on the line. He had everybody on the line co-signing what he said. So we know what Rise B was saying is true. Now the main thing is it's gonna be another Me Too moment in the hip hop community when all these little boys come out and start telling you the truth about what had happened. That's all I got to say about that. But anyway, shout out to the squad. Shout out to the squad. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, visit straightfromtheA.com. Let me get my blog goddess. Blog goddess about to be out. Good night.